Good morning from the Quilted Chicken Farm. Well, my day's just fixing to start, and I'm up here in my, I guess you could almost call this my playhouse. But I'm just going to talk for a minute about what I'm going to do today, and see what you guys are going to do today. I'm going to, where do I start? Where do I start talking? I've got some stuff laid out here that I wanted to talk about. Well, we'll start with this first. This is one of those cake mix recipe books, and this one I had that I bought 4 or 5 years ago, but I never made them, never sewed up the things in it. But I'm going to show you what they look like. It looks like that, and I've already pinned a white piece, a white background, and a 10-inch square to it. And the way you would do these, and I may do one after a while, a video, and show you. But you start up here at the star and follow the lines. It's got stitching lines, and go back this way, and then you'll sew over here and that way. No, let's see. Go. Let me study here. We're going to start at the star and go. Oh, we're going to go down this way, this way, this way, and then back up without stopping. That's what we're going to do on that one. And we're going to make some of those after a while. And we're going to cut them and make a couple of them and see what you think. But what I was going to say, I was thinking about putting one of them books in our prize package here was what I was going to tell you. That's what I get scatterbrained and I forget what I'm going to tell you. But that's on the agenda to do a video on making some of those today. And yesterday, this was a little free prize I got from Moda from ordering. The little luggage thing. That's what it has on it. You can see that, and I think that's what it's for, to hang on your luggage. So I'm going to put that back in there. I've got several little prizes in there, and this one for you guys that travel. I know some of you pack bags and go to quilt retreats. I don't. I never go no place. But that's going to go into the bag. And I said one of those quilt books is going to go into the bag too. So that's that. That's that. Alright. I've got orders to fill. I've got 2 orders. I actually need to get up and get busy and fill them orders. There's 2 of them that I hadn't done yet, but I decided I wanted to talk first. And there's a quote in the guidepost that came that I wanted to read to you. This one just kind of inspired me. It's from Michael Todd, the lead pastor of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who wrote this. He says, God can't bless who you pretend to be. He can only bless who you really are. Isn't that something? And I know I'm just as goofy as they come and silly as they come, but I can't be anybody else but me. That's all I can be is myself. God can't bless who you pretend to be. He can only bless who you really are. And we all need God's blessings. And He does bless us in ways that we'll never be able to count, all the ways that we're blessed. So I just thought that was a nice quote. What else am I wanting to talk about? Oh, there's no grandkids here today. The last couple of days I've been blessed with the grandkids being around. And while the little girls were down there, I run across some books that I'm just going to have to read to you. I know they're children's books, but be looking for these. My daughter's little boys are grown now, but they were, when Dolly Parton was sending books to them, they got these 3. This is Otis and the Kittens, Otis and the Puppies, and this one is just Otis. And what's so cute about these books is Otis, let me show you. Otis is a little red tractor that works in the fields. So I hadn't read these to the grandkids yet, but I'm going to read them to you guys, and maybe the grandkids will watch the videos and be able to see me read to them someday. Anyway, it's about a friendly little tractor called Otis. So reading, a video of reading is on my agenda today too. And what else? I think I'm I think I've just about, oh, let me get this one. Oh, I know what it was. This one, this cake mix recipe is the one that I'm putting in the bag, and it requires, it's recipe 9, and each cake mix contains 40 to 44 recipe cards, and you'll need one cake mix, one layer print layer cake, and a matching charm pack. And let's see, you need the background, and I don't know, I just thought that'd be pretty to make. Look at those squares. Those are some pretty blocks. And just like this, you sew them, you follow the stitching lines, lay that on top of your paper and follow the stitching lines. That beginner could do that, you know. It could. Does it come from? And a matching charm pack. So you need a layer cake and a charm pack. Let's see, how big does it make it when you're done with it? Well, somebody needs to make it and show us, you know that? Let's just read a little bit more. Do not use starch or sizing or pre-wash the layer cake. Use the squares right from the package. With the lighter square on the top, layer the squares right sides together. Line up the edge of the paper with the outside point of the pink edge. Use enough pins, you need to pin it, enough pins to keep it from shifting during stitching and turning the paper. All seams are scant 1/4 for block assembly. Press the seams in one direction. While one recipe has all the pieces for one block, mix the pieces from the different prints to give contrast to each block. Finished size is 49.5 by 63 with a 1.5 inch sashing. Nope, what's that one? That one is 72 by 72 without borders. That's a big one. Anyway, y'all, if y'all get one of these, you'll have to study it out too. I'm still learning how to do this stuff. Alright, I'm going to sign off here, and I'm going to fill my 2 orders, and then I'm going to read a book, and I'm going to sew, and I'm going to try to get everything done today, and I'll probably get so much started that everything will be just a mess, won't it? Alright, I love y'all. Check out my store and find you something that you want to sew and get inspired and be who you are, because that's who God blesses, who you are. Not somebody you just pretend to be. All right, love y'all. Bye.